Welcome to the Tsu Guide, your guide to everything Tsu, tips, tricks, and strategies. You don't know what Tsu is? You're about to find out. Hey folks, it's Bryan from the Tsu Guide. That's the Tsu.Expert, if you will, at www.tsu.expert. Check it out for information, and you can also get your invite to Tsu. I had some questions regarding the money piece. Everybody wants information on how to show me the money. So I'm going to go ahead here and talk about that by clicking on the Tsu symbol up here at the top of the screen and going to the frequently asked questions. The content I share has value. So as I've said before, the people at Tsu feel as though that you create the content, you deserve to be compensated for that if they're making revenue off ad sales. So half of your earned revenue is in the form of royalties generated by the content you post. Sharing content on Tsu, like we've said before, is very simple as any other social platform. So it expands down here. It says my network has value. Now this might be a little bit harder for me to describe, and they'll have in the next question they'll have an image that'll help this out a little bit. But basically, so half goes to you, and then the other half of your earned revenue from your content is shared within your social network. So 1/3 of all users' content-generated revenue is passed up to the person that directly invited them to join Tsu. And then they further break that down the family tree. This might seem a little bit confusing, but when I click on here, what is the Tsu algorithm? It talks about that down in here. So Tsu tracks, measures, and distributes revenue to the appropriate users on their family tree. So they've got these user A, user B, user C, and D, and then they talk about it all through here. But I think it's best to talk to the diagram, and this kind of makes it a little bit easier for you to understand. So in this example, this gentleman that you speak of is David, shares content on the network that generates $100 in ad revenue. So this is how the breakdown continues. So it goes from David down to Tsu. So we said that Tsu takes 10% and the other 90% is shared to the users. So there we go. Tsu gets their 10%. What do we have left? Well, we have $90. How is that distributed? The content creator, the original creator of that content that made that $100, gets half of the $90. So there's his $45. Well, how did David get involved? Well, he got invited by Charlotte. Well, Charlotte is in David's family tree, so she's the next one in line. So she gets 33% of that half. And then Bryan invited Charlotte and was invited by Allison. So through this family tree, if you will, Allison invited Bryan, Bryan invited Charlotte, and Charlotte invited David. We work down the line, and the $90 is distributed accordingly down the family tree. So the one furthest away from the content creation makes the least amount of money off of this.